that discipline is not a punishment. It is not a punishment. Discipline is a tool through our habits. You see, whatever you habitually do, the better you become at that. On this video, I will be giving you 8 years of discipline in 8 minutes. Now, who am I? I am Chamberlain, also known as BigGameCham, and I'm a first-year medical student at Howard University College of Medicine. In high school, I graduated 13 out of 580, while also being an all-district athlete. After high school, I went on to Xavier University of Louisiana, where I graduated with honors. And in the past 8 years, I've been able to accomplish a great deal of success. Not because I'm just this great holier than thou art individual, not because I'm just this super perfect no, I'm not perfect, none of us are. But I can tell you a thing or two about discipline. Through the grace and mercy of God, I've been able to achieve some things through my discipline. So without further ado, the first key to discipline is that you must remind yourself that discipline is not a punishment. It is not a punishment. And so many times when we're trying to become more disciplined, when we're trying to learn a new skill, when we're trying to be more consistent, be more disciplined with working out, going to bed earlier, studying harder in the classroom, a lot of times we look at being disciplined as punishing ourselves. Oh, I have to fast, I have to starve myself. Oh, I have to go work out twice a day as a punishment. No, it's not a punishment. So in order for us to become more disciplined, we must stop looking at discipline as a punishment, because it's not a punishment. It's not a punishment. Discipline is a tool. And what do we do with tools? We use tools. And it can be used as a tool to achieve greatness. So that's the first key. Don't look at discipline as a punishment. Look at it as a tool for you to achieve greatness. And what I want you to realize is this. You want to become the best version of yourself. You want to be all that you can. You want to do all that you can, and you want to accomplish your dreams, your goals, and your aspirations, right? And in order to do that, there are certain actions that you must take. So discipline is one of the highest forms of self-love. Because to do what you need to be doing, even when you don't feel like it, that's love. That nurtures your spiritual growth. Is true love only being there when you feel like being there for someone? Is true love showing up only when it's convenient to show up? True love is showing up in spite of that. True friendship is being a friend in spite of. It's discipline. And so when you have self-discipline, that's a form of self-love. Doing what you need to do even when you don't feel like it. It's not a punishment, it's a form of self-love, and it's a tool that can enable you to achieve greatness. Number 2, discipline is a skill. And what does that mean? That means it can be learned, it can be developed, it can be improved, it can be trained. You must train it until you can trust it. Discipline is like a muscle. You must train it until you can trust it. And so don't ever tell yourself that you're not disciplined. Oh, I'm not a disciplined person. No. Speak words of power and know that discipline is a skill. So it's not that you are disciplined or aren't disciplined. It's you may have not developed your skill of discipline as much as you can. And that's okay, because after this video, you will. So discipline is a skill. It can be improved. It can be learned. And it can be developed. Now, how do we develop our discipline? So first, we understand that discipline is not a punishment. It's a tool that can enable us to achieve greatness, and it's a form of self-love. So discipline is not a bad thing. Discipline is not the enemy. You want to be the best version of yourself. As a result, discipline is you taking the actions necessary to achieve that, regardless of whether you feel like it or not. That's self-love. And this practice is a skill that can be developed. Now, how do we develop it? One word. We develop it through our habits. Through our habits. You see, whatever you habitually do, the better you become at that. A habit is something that you can do every day, that you can do every week, or do however often you desire. But once it becomes a habit, it takes less willpower. And so when I say doing what you need to do, even when you don't feel like it, as a form of self-love, sometimes at first you may feel like, oh man, that takes a lot of willpower. But once it becomes a habit, it takes less willpower. You don't have to think about brushing your teeth in the morning. It's a habit. So whatever you habitually do, you'll become better at it. So if you want to work out more, if you want to be more disciplined in the gym, in the classroom, you want to study more, you want to sleep more, whatever your goal is, make it a habit. Start today by making it a habit. And you do this by writing a to-do list and making that first step. You may not be able to see 100 steps down the road, and that is okay. Can you see that first step? If so, take that first step. After you take that first step, take another step. And then you get so in a habit, you get in a routine of just taking steps. And you look up and you've finished the marathon. You went page by page and you finished a book. So form the right habits of discipline. Whether that's working out, studying more, learning more, or being a better friend, being a better person. Work on that today by starting the right habits. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see next. And I will see you on the next video. Take care.